matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Morant against Russell. Outside for Jackson. Puts up a 3. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And it's Morant with the rebound. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First team.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Edwards drives in. Here's Gobert. And finally they hit one.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Morant with it. Russell's there. Morant right side. Just 5 on the clock. Bain kicks to Brooks. 3-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Morant. Passes it to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Now here's Morant on the wing. Bain. Out to Morant. The pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Bain. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Back to Towns. Morant with the steal. Here's Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Morant. Driving in. Gobert with the block. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Now here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Russell feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Drives to the hoop. And finished up by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
For three, Edwards. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And back with the start. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. For three, Edwards. Kept alive, and it's Towns on the follow.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat, that aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Morant surveying the D. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 3.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Morant kicks to Jackson. He dishes it to Adams. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. There's the lob to Jackson. Towns with the steal. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw good, Russell.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Outside, Edwards. Out to Russell. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. 4 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if your player's primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Russell passes to Edwards. And here's Towns. Down low. A nice shot by McDaniel. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Morant kicks to Bane. Back to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. And another turnover here by Memphis.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
1:56 left in the first half. Russell against Morant. Edwards looking it over. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at
at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Morant passes to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. On the clock. The three from Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And now the Timberwolves on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Karl-Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl-Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Outside Edwards to the left wing. Towns down low, guarded by Bain. They get it back. Gobert, and a good offensive board. Then he gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Here's Morant. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now Edwards. 10 points for him. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Grizzlies, 19. The Timberwolves, 25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Jones. Green is out there with Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside, Jones. Outside, Green. Over Prince. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Williams. And stolen by Prince. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Noel. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Williams. And good that time. Williams has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Grizzlies. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And there's the drive. Here's Reed, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that. when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Concha. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conchar's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Prince against Clark. Prince's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Jones in the post and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Come to me.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he jams it with authority.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Loads it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's McLaughlin. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Prince. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
1:24 left to play in the third. Bain kicks to Jackson. Here's Brooks. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Read the pass to Prince. Here's Noel. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Morant. There's the dish to Jackson. On deep. And no good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way to the right side. 27 seconds left in the third. Noel passes to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. Prince in the corner. Takes a 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And Brooks, here we go. Out to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. Brooks outside. No good from outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Brooks misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Russell finds McDaniel. Towns against Jackson. Here's McDaniels. Outside Russell. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Timberwolves leading by 10. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Morant with the steal. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Morant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Edwards against Bain. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Bain. And blocked by Bain. Morant drives in to the inside and stolen by Russell. Towns with it, guarded now by Jackson. Jackson against Towns. Kicks it to McDaniels. Russell finds Edwards. 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Morant against Memphis. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Morant outside to the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. From outside the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Russell kicks to Towns. And they'll get another chance.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock.
Launches it. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Adams. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Minnesota.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Towns. Another miss by Towns.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And that one's good. Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. And so the Timberwolves take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think...
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. So Cleveland will get first possession, and the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mitchell. Inside. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
The 3 from Russell. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. McDaniels from long range. Towns passes to Russell. Now McDaniels. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Goes up again. The rebound by Garland.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. With the drive, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
They throw good, Edwards. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mitchell driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Russell finds Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and a deep 3 from Russell. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Garland against Russell. Now Towns. Back to Russell. Releases. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Mitchell. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Comes up empty down low.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the second free throw is good. 51 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
It's both from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Russell to pass to Towns. Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Garland against Russell. Mitchell, a screen on Russell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. Up. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Back to Garland. To the left side wing. Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Back to Russell. That one no good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
It's McDaniels on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Garland finds Mitchell. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
On the wing, Mitchell. 10 points for him. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Towns down low. Mobley's on him. Edwards, a pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Garland for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Russell, it falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Outside Mitchell. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Here's Russell. Uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 6.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Looking to end the drought. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The drive by Mobley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Lets it go from the wing. The shot off that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
27, the Cleveland Cavaliers, 12.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Now here's Rubio. He's closely guarded. Got a piece of it. Pass to Okoro. The 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And he makes it. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Okoro. Here's Rubio. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Prince with the bucket.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Rubio passes to Love. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Anderson.
personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Noel. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. 4 on the clock. Lets the three fly. That shot missing. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Love. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anderson.
And when healthy, Love is still a quality player in this league. A stretch 4 who is also a great locker room presence.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's McLaughlin, and he converts the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Rubio up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Lopez. Baseline try. And that one's long. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Kicks it out to Anderson. Out to the wing. Here's Noel. Back to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Anderson's got 5 now.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Okoro. Out to Rubio. Poke loose. Oh, and Reed with a block. They retain possession. Stolen by Anderson. Intercepted. Left side Rubio. Love inside. Reed defending. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
It's over 10 years in the league for Love, but there's still some spring in those legs.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Outside Anderson. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Right side Love. Rubio finds Lopez. And it's in there. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job playmaking by Rubio there. The moment he sees the wide open man, the pass is sent his way.
Here's McLaughlin. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. 3 on the clock. Reed, good.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Going inside. Back to Rubio. And here's Lopez. Off the mark there with a 3. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Timberwolves ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Okoro, and it's Stevens in at the small forward.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Rubio with the ball. Russell covering. Okoro. The shot comes out. Minnesota shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. Outside McDaniels. Fades. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the left wing. Outside for Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Rubio against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And the basket by Rubio.
Yeah, I like the fact that Rubio is looking to put the ball on the deck to get his shot.
Russell with the ball. Outside Edwards. The 3 ball. Stevens with a rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Okoro, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Covered by Lopez. Gobert, no good. Well, Cleveland's shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. And the bucket is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Now here's Russell. Towns against Love. Left side McDaniels. From deep. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, swiped away. Here's the break. Here's Stevens. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. From deep, Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Gobert passes to Russell. Here's the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Gobert with it. He's picked up by Garland. Double team on Russell. Back to Gobert. Outside Russell. McDaniels inside. He's checked by LeVert. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And here's Russell. Right wing. Towns finds Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it
starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland.
And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Garland looking it over. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. And that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Mitchell. Steven Adams making his last shot. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Adams.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Bain's got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis.
Making use of these corner spots. Bain is especially dangerous from this area.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for him.
Line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Morant. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Mitchell finds Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Count that one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Garland. LeVert in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Morant.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Garland against Morant. Payne for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson kicks to Morant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bain. Inside. Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. LeVert with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Mitchell. Dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Mitchell's shot is good.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Mitchell against Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. That quarter had to take a...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant. Allen with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Bane passes to Adams. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bane. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside, Bane. And it's sent back by Allen. And he gets it back. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Garland against Morant. Garland attacking. Here's Allen. They shoot again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jarrett is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Morant looking around. Outside Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
All free throws good from Jackson.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And that one misses. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell, Morant with the steal. Jackson down low, covered by Mobley. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Garland with it, now defended by Adams. And Cleveland turns it over again. Here's Morant. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the inside. Here's Adams out to Brooks. Just 3 to shoot. Morant dishes to Adams. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Another shot. Mobley misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Bain against Mitchell. Garland left side. Back to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. A beautiful reverse layup. Mitchell's got 17 now.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Here's Morant.
Oh, yes. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Up top, Garland. Guarded by Morant. Here's Mobley. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Memphis, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Williams in the post. Mobley's there. Williams kicks to Clark. Here's Conchar. Jones. Memphis moving it around. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Kicks it out to Garland, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Jones against Rubio. There's Green with the three. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 20. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his second basket.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Rubio looking it over. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside, Green. Outside, Jones. Wide open look. Again, Memphis.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Okoro's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Rubio against Jones. Can they get it? The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green passes to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. Conchar can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Driving to the basket. And he gets it to go.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants. Finds a wide open teammate.
Rubio against Jones. Right side, Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Rubio outside. And the pass to Okoro. The wide open look here for Lopez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Conchar, the pass to Jones. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, Stephens pulls it in. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Love, no good. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep. Conchar can't get it to go. Love kicks to Okoro. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists in the game. Jones with it. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. This has been a one-sided matchup. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Shot clock at 6. From deep. A second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
No good on the second free throw. Now Cleveland shooting in this game 45%. The drive by Mitchell, and it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 19 points.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Morant against Garland. And then Morant slams it in.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Morant dishes to Brooks. And the 3 off target. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Bane against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Now Morant. Outside, Bane. Morant against Garland. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Brooks. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's Morant in the corner. From deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Morant. This one for 3. Here's Adams, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Mitchell against Bane. The drive by Mitchell. LeVert with a wide open look, and Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant takes it off the glass. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
The Cavaliers trail by 19.
Who's got Darius?
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Garland against Morant. From deep three-point range, that one no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here is Mitchell. From deep. No good that time. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Now Morant. Outside Bane. Outside for Brooks. Back to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Brooks. Over McDaniels. Misses off the right iron. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Bane. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Russell. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Towns. Adams grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Bane. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. From behind the arc. That shot, no good. Bane's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Misses the layup. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And they get it back. Up top, Morant. And there's a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Russell into the lane. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. Now Jackson, covered by Towns. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morant. Rebound Minnesota. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And here's Morant outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Pass to Bain. Takes a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. McDaniels passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes it inside. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota. On the court for Memphis, Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. Towns on a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain, and Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Morant. The 3 from Bain. Knocks down the long J. Bain's got 5 points.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis trailing here.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only...
Oh,
yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell to pass to Edwards. And the basket is good. 13 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Jackson. Russell against Bain. Here's Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Adams. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Edwards. A shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Russell.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Morant. Driving inside. Brooks finds Adams. Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Edwards against Bain. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Free throw good, Edwards. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Russell with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Nice move. And Edwards with the layup.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Jones against Russell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Green. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. The three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Noel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Anderson. And so a close game as we wrap up the...
21. The Grizzlies, 24.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Conchar. He's got 5. Outside for Green. Outside Jones. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. For the lead. So they take the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Williams with the screen to the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Conchar. He's got 5. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Outside for Green. Takes the 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson inside, working on Jones. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Here's Noel. He takes it in. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 3. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Reed with 1 on the clock. A slam dunk by Reed.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about muscle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 47%. Outside Jones. Williams on the wing. Pass to Conchar. Here's Jones. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
Grizzlies foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the wing on the left. Prince can't hit. Memphis trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Williams. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
On the wing, Noel. Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Conchar pulls it in. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's McLaughlin, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Williams, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Prince. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. To stop the run. And he can't get that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Green. And that one's good. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. They get it again. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Prince has got his second basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Launches it. He can't hit that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Now here's Towns. Towns double team. Pass to McDaniels. Up and over Brooks. And that's good. Off the glass that time. McDaniels got his first basket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Right side Bain. Back to Moran. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Russell against Moran. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Here he goes. Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside for Brooks. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Russell into the lane. Outside McDaniels. Bain against Edwards. Over Bain. Pass to Gobert. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Memphis leading. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson, the screen. And here's Bain. Stolen by Russell. Inside. Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Up top, Moran. Guarded by Edwards. Moran. Pass to Brooks. Back to Moran. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Moran with the slam!
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Moran against Edwards. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Moran.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. And why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Edwards against Morant. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Pass to Russell. Double team on Russell. Here's Edwards. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're behind by 2. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Morant. And stolen by Edwards.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pass to Brooks. To end the run. It doesn't go for him. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it up. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This
Hey. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on two. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Russell finds Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings. Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell outside. The three. Garland, no good. Edwards against Mobley. Edwards passes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. And Garland has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Basket counts.
How about that big time power move in traffic?
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Russell inside, guarded by Garland. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Mitchell, a screen on Russell. There's Garland, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. McDaniels finds Russell. Back to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Garland. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Russell with the rebound. There's McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Allen. Finished off the break.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Mitchell against Edwards. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Down low. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
No one covered. 9 points in the game so far.
This is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now, here's McDaniel. Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending. They recover. And Mobley throws it down. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Russell against Garland. Outside, Towns. They need this. And Towns throws it down.
Now, this is what separates Karl Anthony Towns from other players his size. That quick first step to get to the drive game.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Mitchell following the 3 by Minnesota. This is it to LeVert. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Russell passes to Edwards. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Edwards against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. There's the pass to Edwards. They get the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Garland with it. Now defended by Gobert. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. 6 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And the shot is good. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Back to Russell. Now the dish to Gobert. Russell trying to free himself up. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
And they get it back. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Edwards, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mitchell uses the glass to finish the lane. Mitchell's got 17 now.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Outside Edwards. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now, here's Garland. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside Garland. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Here's Edwards. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Edwards. Into the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2. Pass to Okoro. Tipped away. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Rubio. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this one. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And here's Love from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
This is why you can't lose sight of Kevin Love even for a millisecond. He's an absolute sniper from deep.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Anderson right side. Here's Noel. And he lays it straight in. Noel's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Prince, the pass to Noel. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Anderson. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Hey, guys.
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And here's Anderson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Rubio, the pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. 5 to shoot. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
104 left to play here in the third.
That's what you call high percentage right there. He is so hard to handle at point-blank range.
Here's McLaughlin. He kicks it to Anderson. The pass to McLaughlin. There's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Rubio, the pass to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Timberwolves leading by 22. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Prince outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. A three-pointer off the mark. Anderson against Love. Lays it up off the glass. Love's got 5.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Here's McLaughlin. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Okoro, Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's Anderson from the arc. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. To the paint. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Anderson. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. Nailed from three-point land. Noel's got 11 in the second half. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Okoro shot is off. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Love dishes to Rubio. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Here's McLaughlin. Prince outside. Passes it to McLaughlin. A 3. Prince misses. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Lopez. Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Russell kicks to Towns. They get it again. Out to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Tries again. Allen against Towns. Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Now the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert trying to get open. Goes up again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
Second free throw, no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the inside. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. The tray. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Russell feeling it out a bit. To end the cold streak, bangs home the trifecta.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now, here's McDaniels. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were